Hey there everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Puborama, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about rather important information about the new update coming into GTA Online. As many of us know, every time there's a new update, people want to speculate how much money you're going to need to effectively purchase most of everything released on day one. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving you a pretty solid ballpark estimate of everything that you're going to need to know. How much money you're going to need, everything that we should know coming into the DLC, and stuff like that. So, as always, if you enjoy this type of content, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below to keep up to date with the newest and most relevant information. And with that aside, let's get straight into it. So, a good idea of how much money this new business is going to cost, we can take a look at some of the old businesses that have been added into the game. For example, we have the Chop Shop, and we also have the Bounty. Both of these businesses feature capabilities which are okay. I actually really like the Chop Shop now that you can keep some of the vehicles, but the Bounty is pretty mid. But we're not here to actually talk about the businesses and how much they earn. We're here to talk about the price tag. Rockstar has confirmed that the Darnell Brothers Garment Factory is going to be the, should I say, owner of the business. Or we're going to be the owner, but that's who we're running it with. And with that in mind, it's going to be a robbery business. Now, I would assume that there's not going to be much passive income involved with this business, as we're going to be actively doing the robberies, as Rockstar has said themselves. Now, the latest two businesses added into the game do have passive income. The Salvage Yard and the Bounty both have passive income, with the tow trucks that you can purchase, and as well in the Bounty being your agents. So there is probably going to be some sort of passive income upgrade that you can purchase for the robberies. Not exactly sure how that's going to work, but you can probably expect that. But let's actually talk about how much money these properties are going to cost, right? A lot of people have made the speculation that over years, businesses have gotten more and more expensive. And that's just dead wrong. How can I prove that? Well, let's take a look here. This is the most expensive salvage yard property in the game. And we're going to put every single upgrade we can. Trade rates, the most expensive tow truck, and staff. It's around $4.865 million, right? That's fairly expensive. Okay, how about we take a look at a business that has been in GTA for years? The Facility. The most expensive facility is $2.9 million. Let's say you want to put on some graphics, blah, 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 orbital cannon, security room, blah, 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 lounge, sure, whatever, put on some privacy glass and some sleeping quarters. Oh, that's right. $5.4 million. Even if you take out the upgrades that you don't need, you're still going to be looking at around $4.8 million. That's pretty dang expensive for a business that's been in the game for years. Okay, Poob, oh, that's a useless business that nobody cares about. Okay, how about we take a look at something like the Bunker? The most expensive bunker is, well, we're not actually able to take a look at because I already own it. How about we take a look at the next most expensive bunker? Something that is upwards of, how about 2.3 million? Okay, and we did some random style, sure, whatever, personal quarters, boom, we put on the shooting range, we put on the gun locker, and transportation. That's 3.7 million. But you're also forgetting that the bunker has upgrades that you need to purchase to make it more efficient. You need the security upgrade, you need the staff upgrade, and the equipment upgrade. Purchasing those are going to be around 2.5 million combined. So actually, the bunker is around 5 to 6-ish million dollars to get fully kitted out and working. The idea that new businesses are more expensive than older businesses is simply false, and people have been spreading lies about that. More proof on that is something like the Agency. The Agency is one of the newer businesses that has been added into the game, and we can take a look at the Agency on Dynasty 8 Executive. Purchasing a new Agency is around $2 million. The Agency comes fully equipped, you don't need to buy any of these upgrades, and can already start earning you money, just as effective as somebody that does purchase all these upgrades. And it's not just the Agency, you can purchase a Kosatka for $2.2 million, which also, right out of the bat, comes with the ability to do the Cayo Perico heist. So I think the idea that businesses are more expensive nowadays is complete BS. In fact, most of the newer businesses are cheaper than the old ones. The bail office, for example, is around $3 to $4 million depending on what upgrades you put on it. So how much can we expect a new business to be in GTA? Well, judging that the bail office is around 4.8, and same for the Chop Shop, I think that you're probably going to be looking at around the same for a new business. Probably $5 million is a good estimate for it fully upgraded at the most expensive location. And that's usually, one of the areas that people are going to look at buying. If you get a cheaper area and you don't get all the upgrades, you're probably looking more at around 3-ish million to 3.5. And that's actually not too bad if you ask me. If you spend about an hour playing the Cayo Perico Heist, which I think most players can adequately do, and you do that for once, 3 days a week, you will easily earn enough money to purchase this property and quite a bit more by the time the December DLC rolls around. So I don't really think that's too much money really required. Now, we also have to talk about the vehicles that Rockstar is going to be adding. Usually there's around 10 to 12 new cars in the DLC, but only around 4 of them are available on day 1. So if we can average, each car is going to be around 2 million, plus the upgrades at 2.5 million, and 4 of them are available on day 1, it's an additional $10 million you're going to need. So most likely, if you want to get the new cars, the terabyte upgrades, which Rockstar has talked about, and the business, I would say somewhere close to $20 million is how much you're going to need. If you want to get all the cars in the DLC, probably looking more around 40-ish million to 45 million. That is an expensive price tag, but you have to remember that's every single vehicle and new additional content added into the game. So yeah, you're probably looking around 40 to 50 million dollars. But the number gets bigger if you play on PC, because PC has expanded and enhanced, which will be coming into the game. And that means every single HSW vehicle that has been added into Xbox throughout the past years will now be available on PC, like the S95 and the HSW Sterling GT and blah, blah, blah. If we can say that there's around 30 HSW cars available on PC, and new cars like the Coil Cyclone 2, which don't even exist on PC right now, then it's probably going to be looking at around $2 million per vehicle on the upgrade. Yeah, if we do all that math, you're probably looking at around $60 to $70 million just to purchase the HSW vehicles and upgrade them. And when you pair that with the fact that it's also going to be an additional 40-ish million for the new DLC content and cars, and we add some buffer zone, I would say you're going to be looking at around $130-ish million needed to purchase and upgrade all the HSW vehicles paired with the new content added into the game. Yeah, that's pretty insane. So if you play on PC, you better start saving up. Do those Cayo Perico heists. Do everything that you can to earn as much money as possible, because it is going to be an absolutely wild ride. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. What do you think about the DLC? Are you excited? What I can say is that if you're just looking for the new business, then you'll be fine. It's pretty cheap, and it's not going to be all too expensive. Yes, you're always going to need a lot of money to purchase the new cars, but I've saved up a lot of money on this account, and I'm pretty sure most of you can save up a lot of money too. The Cayo Perico heist, as I've said, only takes around an hour of your time and earns $1 million. So if you play GTA for just an hour, once a day, you can earn $7 million a week without even adding in passive businesses or anything else. That's a lot of money. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.